The flounder shouldn't exist. At all. It's an affront to any and every higher power. Now of course you'll ask, but how is a fish that bad? And this is when I say, look at it. I mean seriously, look at it. Look at its beady little eyes, those eyes glued to the top of its head. You can see one at the bottom of its face closer to its mouth. Yeah, that one's normal. That's supposed to be there, relatively speaking. But the one above it, look at that. That's not right. Every single one of them look like this. There is not a subdivision of flounder that doesn't look like you left it in the sun for too long. There are like 8 types of this thing, I'm sure, and one of the key highlights about them as a species is that their eyes migrate. You see, they're born with one eye on each side of their head. That's normal. Pretty much every animal of prey has that. But the flounder, in its independent rage, decided not to do that and to instead lie on the floor until its eye moves to the other side of its face. It's some form of metamorphosis, but I honestly think it all started because one of these guys was just incredibly pathetic a few million years ago. Every single thing that Mother Nature set up for fish has been violated, breached. You give this thing 2 fins, and it chooses to use its entire body to move like a sentient Dirac equation, so it can lay on the floor and do absolutely nothing for its entire life. This animal has been reduced down to a single flap. I mean, come on, this thing looks like you ran over a grouper with a car, then threw it back into the ocean out of pity. This fish creates all of its problems for itself. It's made its life harder by choice. It didn't need to use its entire body to swim, but after laying on the ground for months so that its eye will be forced to the other side of its head, its fin just gets swallowed by the rest of its body. It could just be normal, but no. It's the pseudo-depressed preteen girl of the animal kingdom. The flounder has to be quirky and unique. I'm sure that's worked out really well for it. Now, I do not believe the flounder will ever have a redemption arc. It's just not worthy of getting better. All I can say is that it was born prey and chose to be a predator. It's dubbed a semi-aggressive breed of fish, which makes me think that everything this animal has ever done has come from a fit of rage. From the egg to the grave, this thing has just stayed permanently pissed off.